What's up, traders? Going 4 for 4 today on 3 tickers. We're going to jump right into this. Our first and biggest trade of the day was on DADA, D-A-D-A. This was right at the bell. Did not realize that the range was as much as it was. I kind of just clicked to 100 shares because it's kind of been the minimum that I've been trading as of late. And yeah, as you can see, it was a pretty big move from in the pre-market. Gapped up a little bit. It started at 6. The high was at 6 yesterday. But at the bell, it just started going. Went up through 8, right up through 850, and it started to stall. So we threw 100 shares out, and we almost basically top ticked this thing. We were in at 871, and I put an order out at 829. So it would have been what, 40? What was that? 71, 29, $42 trade. It went to 832 and stopped, and right at 8, I mean, it was like a split second, dropped to 832, and the spread was actually pretty bad. I think it was like 32 by 40 if you go back and watch the live trade over on Twitch. And right after that, it shot right back up and just kept on going. Went up through 9, kind of waited for through 9 to feel the jiggle, went up to 920. We ended up getting an ad at 914, brought our average up pretty decently. Threw 100 shares out near that first order and took that off, and then we scaled out the rest, which ended up being a pretty good trade. So when I first got in it, I didn't do the double click. I just kind of looked at it and was like, okay, you know, like 20 to 25, 50 cents. So I was like, you know, looking to make that $30, $40, throw out 100 shares. But then I just didn't realize that it really started from 750 and it was just at the bell. So it all kind of happened so fast. It, you know, it is what it is. I went maybe a tad bigger than I wanted to, but I guess it really wasn't that much bigger, especially since we've been scaling. Because if I would have been looking to make $42, that's around, I've been looking to make $30 to $40 on a trade around this area of share size. So I guess it really wasn't that big. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Either way, it was kind of sucky because we would have made 42 on that one. Then we would have got back in on the second move here up through 9. And then who knows how much we would have made on that one. If we would have waited down to around that 850 area, that would have been another, 50 cents. So we would have definitely made more, but it is what it is. Still ended up being a pretty decent trade. LYFT was our second trade. This one was pretty soon after. If we scroll out, you'll see the high from yesterday there at $37. Went up through there, up through the $0.50. I actually started this one right at the $0.50 because it kind of poked through and then started to come back down through. And I didn't want to miss the trade. And so we ended up starting it, but then it continued a little bit, pretty clear jiggle up there. And so we added and then scaled out on the way down, ended up being a pretty good trade. Started to bounce. I was really hoping to hold this one back down towards that 37, which you can see it's actually trying to get back down there now. And it did get down there previously. So a little frustrating because it did, as you can see, it did try to bounce and go higher, but ultimately ended up getting down there. Again, fast move into the pullback. That's what we're here for. That's where the odds of a winning trade are. KC was our third and fourth trade. We took 2 trades on this one. These were a little bit slower, but if we scroll out, you'll see there was not much to go off of yesterday. It was already up here from pre-market around that 467 area. And it really wasn't moving too fast, but we finally got up to 5. It kind of held there for a second, and then it actually had a decent move up through 5 and got rejected pretty quick. We took a just small size on this one. I think we made like $15 on both of these trades. And yeah, it just worked out. I mean, there was nothing special about this. Extended away from the whole dollar after pretty much no pullbacks. And then we looked for that move back down to 5. And then it actually made a decent move here, curled back up through 5 and all the way up through 550. And I believe this is the one that almost halted at 558. We actually front ran the order at 557. You can see the high of the candle there, 558. And our order was at, I guess it's going to make me get rid of this. Come on. It's going to make me get rid of 2 of them. I don't know why DOS does this sometimes. It like makes you put lines in so you can click the candles. I have no idea why. But right there, 557. So pretty much top ticked it and then scaled out. So pretty decent trade there to end the day. There was a couple other trades. There was like Kohl's had a buyout rumor or something. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think that, yeah. And we almost played this one up over 62, but I heard it was a buyout and it was volume out of nowhere. I'm already sketched about volume out of nowhere is midday to afternoon. And then when I hear buyout as well, I just don't like messing with them because you never know where that price is going to be. So I just stay away from those. And I think Macy's was the other one that tried to run with it. And we thought about getting in this one over 27, but I told myself I wanted through that 27.20 area to really make it juicy to get take profits around that 27, but it just never got up there. So maybe a couple misses there, but nothing too crazy that I was, interested in. That's all I got. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always appreciate the support. Pretty decent day today. Just 4 trades and we made over $100. So obviously the scaling is starting to show itself a little bit, and we're going to just keep at it. And I will see you tomorrow. I guess that's all I got. Peace.